Hello folks, this is Scott Grove of GroovyMusicLessons.com. Just a really different video today. This here is just a proud moment that I had. I don't have any children at all, but I don't know, I felt special today. I just got back from doing, as strange as this sounds, tonight's gig that I just got back from is my 5th in a row gig that was a funeral wake. Somebody mentioned tonight that I should go advertise myself as like Adam Sandler did the wedding singer. I should be the funeral singer. But people around here, they celebrate passings, and they do it up big. And I had a great night. I played really well. I would have liked to have been in the audience. You know, it was really cool. But the part that I want to talk about was the lady who passed away was my wife's age, 56. Her daughter, came in tonight to the gig and brought her daughter, who was 12, who I've seen at a couple of my gigs, just in the background because she's too young to get in. But the lady that passed away, man, she was just probably my biggest fan around. We were not like friends or anything, but I mean, she was just always at every gig and just would always focus on everything I did while everybody else is drinking or gambling or whatever. I mean, she got it. I change the words to songs all the time because I'm one of those guys that like to do that kind of thing. And, play little show tunes or Mickey Mouse themes in the middle of something just because I know nobody's listening except for the lady who passed away. She was so cool. But anyway, to get to why I even mentioned not being a father of any sort, I actually had a girl that was a tubal ligation thing, so. But this girl tonight, she's told me, she goes, I play guitar now because of you. She goes, you've been my inspiration to play guitar. When her grandmother, who passed away, would sneak around and she would stay in the back part of the lounge where I play at a lot at this particular casino. And it's like, cool, you want to come up and play? She's like, really? It's like, yeah, what do you know? I mean, where are you at guitar-wise? She goes, I just know chords and how to strum. I'm starting to learn bar chords, but I don't know them yet. I said, you want to play my guitar? She goes, oh, no, I want to, really? I get to play? It's like, yeah. I said, I'm going to send you all my lessons for free anyway. My downloads said, here's my card, and I've seen you, so, just download all this stuff, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be amazed, and blah, blah, blah. Okay? But, so, her mother took her home. They came back, and she just had an old, well, not old, but just a cheap, but they're actually decent, plywood guitars made by Johnson. You've seen them. But they're fine, and it tuned up fine. No pickup in it, so I just, mic'd up the guitar real quick. And she had no idea what to do. She goes, what are we going to do? I said, I'll just show you. I said, whenever you see me, I'm usually doing country music, and I said, I am going to show you within 30 seconds how I learned to play on stage. And this was just so cool because I remember the day this happened to me when somebody else did the same thing, and it was just made me feel so good that I finally got to return that to somebody. So I taught her the Nashville number system really quick. This the first song we did was The Fireman by George Strait. 3 chords, A, D, and E. You're in the key of A, so I just hold up one finger for the 1 chord. You go to D, and you just hold up the 4. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, go back to the A is the 1, and the E is the 5. Back to 4, then back to 1. And I told her, so that's just how it works. And I said, okay, here we go. She goes, we just go? I was like, yeah. So I put on the backing track. You know, I didn't have my guitar on. I just said, I'll just lead sing it, and you sit there and play guitar along with the backing track at the gig. And I will just hold the numbers actually down at my side, which I did. And so you get this thing. I'm just going, and 1. And I'm just going 4, and 1, and 5, and singing with the other hand, and 4, and 1. And she's just sitting in a chair, and I'm doing that as the song went by. And she nailed it. And then I said, okay, I said, this is going to be the coolest. I said, you're going to remember this for your whole life. I said, you know what, I'm sorry that it's, you know, your grandma's wake, you know, she just died. I mean, her ashes are right over there with a couple candles on it. But then I decided to do Big City by Merle Haggard. You know, she don't know these songs. She's 12 years old. But she's a country fan, and she's probably heard me do them a million times, just being, like I said, hidden in the background where she's not supposed to be in the club. But so this time the song is in G. So the G is the 1, C is the 4, back to G is the 1. I said, what's the 5? She goes, thought about it for a second. She goes, D. I said, that's it. I said, no backing tracks this time. I said, you're going to play all the music. She goes, I can't. I said, she goes, how does the rhythm go? So I said, grab a G chord. And she goes, I grabbed her hand and just went boom, down, down. I said, okay, I'm letting go, don't stop. And I let go, and she kept playing it. I knelt down next to her, and I just kind of did the same thing. And I'm going, I'm tired of this dirty old city, and I'm tired of too much work and never enough play. And we did the whole song, nothing but her. She just took off and had no choice, because I just, you know, it's kind of like when you throw a kid into the water and say, sink or swim, you know. And when she got done, when the song ended, I mean, she didn't ask how, you know, because I showed, you know, what chord was coming up, and she changed when she was supposed to. You know, I'd give her like a 2-bar notice when it was going to the 4, and then the 1 before it came up, so she would see what's coming up. And she felt it, you know, just like a fish. She just swam. And the song was over, and, excuse me, part of my dinner. Okay, it's on the floor now, that's gross. But anyway, the girl just swam. And at the end of the song, she's like, holy cow, that was so cool. And she was the only music there. The dance floor, which nobody had really been on that night because it's a funeral, was full of people just watching this girl play for the first time in front of anybody. And just because in 30 seconds I had taught her the Nashville number system and just how to play. And these people just roared for that girl. I mean, it was amazing. And her mom and everybody else is looking at her like, how did she know how to play this stuff? And again, it's just, I'm not trying to say, hey, go buy my Nashville number system video. I'm just saying I had a cool experience tonight. And I taught her that system in 30 seconds. And she played straight through, no problem. She goes, I get it now. And I just said, well, I'm going to send you all my downloads and you're really going to get it. So I remember the day that happened to me. You know, the first day that somebody said, hey, here's how you play it. You know, 1, 4, 5s, and, you know, 2 minors, 3 minors, 6 minor. But this is how you play the songs. And I got to play for a whole set on somebody's, you know, Stratocaster, Les Paul, whatever it was. But, yeah, it was just rhythm, you know, which was fine. But it was amazing. And, but it was just the lead singer up there just kind of holding the 1s and the 4s and the 1s and the 5s behind their back as I was playing. And I got it. It finally clicked. And I made that happen for this girl on, she'd just given her part of the eulogy. And, of course, everybody's crying about everything, but the night just, it was perfect, man. Everybody, I did a great job. Like I said, I would have loved to have been in the audience because I was on tonight. Sometimes, you know how it is, you're not. But I was proud of everything I did, but that was my proudest moment, was just live in front of everybody, just seeing their faces and knowing that the girl is going to be okay. She's going to play great. And it's just because of something I did, just like something somebody did for me, and it finally clicked. How music is put together, how the chords work, this 1, 4, 5, this Nashville number system thing. But it was so cool. I just felt like, a proud dad or something. It was just cool, and I had to share that with you. And that's all this video is about. Nothing more than I had a great gig, and just the whole proud papa feeling that I've never felt in my life. God, it was just so cool to see it work that quick and come together, and see that smile and the pride that was in that girl's eyes was just a once in a lifetime thing that I'll ever see. It was just like, God, I remember feeling that. It's just too cool. So I just wanted to share that with people who give a crap. Okay, and while I'm here, I'm going to show you something. And this has nothing to do with anything, just some more stuff came in the mail today, but one little thing is cool. Okay, here's my Taylor. It's a 914 CE Fall Edition. Okay, so you have the Engelmann top. You've got Cocobolo and Sapwood. Same thing here. It's just amazing. And then you've got this flame maple right here, binding all the way around it. But it's not the guitar that, well, the guitar is very important with this whole thing purchase that I made. The guitar I've had for a while now. But Cocobolo and that sapwood and this just whole guitar is just stunning to look at. Some people think it's ugly. My wife thinks it's ugly. But, that's a work of art, people. I'm sorry. And it sounds great. But what I ordered that came in today, eBay again, because I have no music stores anywhere. And check this out. It's wood. It's a strap, guitar strap, made by these folks. And it was on there on eBay for $110 and some odd cents. But yeah, this is all Cocobolo wood and with the sapwood built in. So it is the same as that guitar. And it gets a little different here before it finally goes to where you can, adjust it back here. But, and it feels great. I mean, how classy is that? And it is just like the Taylor guitar. And that's like, buying your guitar a present. That's what it is. That guitar deserves a strap like that. Again, like I said, it's $110. And it's made out of actual wood. It's made out of Cocobolo, which again is from Mexico. Used quite a lot on the high-end guitars. But with the sapwood in there, I mean, to find this is just crazy. To find a strap made like that. But yeah, that is wood. And it just, if it had a bunch of clear coat finishes, it would look cool. But I mean, look at this. How cool is that? So anyway, just wanted to share that with you too. I'm gonna go take care of all my orders that came in while I was at the gig. Please hang up. Thank you. But yeah, I just wanted to share the little national number system moment. But yeah, the girl was just floored that she just performed in front of a bunch of people, and she was the only instrument playing on that. You know, we went through the first song, she played along with the tracks, got over her stage fright or whatever. The next one, and then I let go of her hand, said, just keep playing. She goes, how do I know when to change? I said, you'll just know. And I just didn't say anything else, and I started singing. And man, she just nailed it. What can I say, man? That's something that's cool. You know I get the lessons and people get it and they have those moments. I don't get to see those when I teach, and everybody writes me and then tells me about that, but today's the first time I've got to see that happen on stage, you know. So it was just cool that I got to relive that moment, and it happened for me on stage too when I finally got it, why chord changes work the way they do and how they work with numbers and all that. So real cool day in my life that I'll remember forever, and whoever cares, there it is. Like I said, way different video, but hey, and I'm wearing a shirt with a collar, and I'm wearing black pants, and I did not wear checkered shoes tonight. So, once again, Scott Grove, Groovy Music Lessons, just doing a proud papa type moment without really being a dad, but man, how cool. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to go watch Saturday Night Live now, okay? You guys take care. See you soon. Bye.
Groovy.